Well, coffee time, friends. How y'all doing? It's me and Mama. Mama is here. She's slept off her little spell. Looks like there's a haze. Let me wipe your glasses off. Hold on. That's better. Y'all look clearer anyway. Mama's out of her... What was that delirium you were in this morning? Twilight. Mama's out of her twilight. We're going to do some cooking. Mama says she wants some comfort food. She said, I know it's summer, but I want something good. And I said, well, what do you want, Mama? And so I said, she said, just fix anything you want.
As long as I don't have to do it.
So I said, I'm going to try something I've been wanting to try. I've seen this all over social media. I've seen all over the internet. Let's try some Cheddar Bay Biscuit Chicken Cobbler. That's a long title.
That's a tough
Chicken Cobbler or pot pie, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be good, y'all. So let's look right down here. We've got our 9x9 out. And this recipe says you can use a rotisserie chicken. I probably would if I had a rotisserie chicken outlet here. Our little Save Lot don't have rotisserie chicken that I know of.
No.
So this is just a half a stick of butter in here. And this is to help grease the pan, but it's also to add tons of butter. So you don't want to just coat the pan. You want to put your half a stick in there, let it melt, and then leave it in there. Okay? I'll put the rest of that in there, trust me. So this is chicken, and you're going to use about 4 cups of shredded chicken. That's what this is. It was 3 big breasts, but it's going to be enough. Now, if you're just fixing for 1 or 2 of you, and you think, well, I don't need that much, well, this is less than the recipe. The basic is you want to cover the bottom of your dish, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and use my spatula. I'm going to use it again in a minute, but I want all this goodness off from here. Just like this, okay?
It smells good, the chicken does.
The chicken smells wonderful, Mama. Thank you for cooking this earlier. When she said that, she's been up and going today. You ain't going to keep her down. She said, I'll put that chicken on right now. So I think she was in the mood for it, Mama. Were you?
Yeah.
So 4 cups.
What it's like.
Huh?
I want to see what it's like.
Yeah. Half a stick of butter in here. It calls for 2 tablespoons, but I wouldn't even fool with that mess. I'd go ahead and do a half, which isn't that much more, but still yet. And this is 4 cups of shredded chicken or 3 breasts, whatever you have. Now I'm going to put in 1 package of mixed vegetables, and these are just bird's eye mixed vegetables. They were frozen. We set them out, let them be. And this is a 16-ounce container of it, and in it goes right on top of all this. Okay? You can see why it would be called a chicken pot pie or a chicken cobbler or whatever else you want to call it. So let's get those all down in there, just like that.
There's some ice.
Yeah, there's a little ice in it, but it'll just add a little liquid.
I figured it would be thawed by now.
When you use frozen vegetables, you're going to get a little ice. Then we're going to use 1 teaspoon of thyme. And you all know me. I'm not measuring a teaspoon of thyme. I'm going to take my little thyme here.
Take my whole time.
I'm going to take my thyme
Catchy.
right there. There it is. And what does this say? I got thyme on my hands. That's enough. That's enough. I ain't going to tell you something. That's it. I promise. Don't leave. I won't tell no more jokes. So I'm just going to cover the top of this with a little sprinkle of thyme. Sprinkle of thyme. That's probably what they called for here. It says a teaspoon of, was the ingredient on this was fresh thyme. I ain't got time for fresh thyme. Don't have any. But
I'll
just
have
try
some more jokes.
I slipped one in and Mama pointed it out. I was trying to ease that one in. After your thyme, 3/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. And I'm just going, this is the tricolor corns. Y'all know we love those. I'm just going to give it a good crack it over at the top. I love to crack the pepper because, for one thing, it's releasing all those oils fresh like. For another thing, you get big old chunks of pepper in there, and you get a little burst of flavor when you bite into them. And I'm going to just crack it over there good. But then what I'm going to do, just for another little layer of flavor, I'm just going to sprinkle some table pepper over it. If you don't have cracked pepper, just skip that and just do the table pepper. You're going to be fine. If you don't like pepper, skip the whole thing. You'll still be fine. Promises, promises, John. Promises, promises. You will be fine. It'll be fine. So then, this says 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Now, I'm not going to measure out the salt. I always do salt to taste. And this is just some pink Himalayan salt. It's supposed to be good for you. And I'm just going to dash over the top. Pink Himalayan. And I'm just kind of, it's not a lot coming out at one time. Y'all can't see it because I can barely see it. But it's just going to flavor a little bit. And that's just pink Himalayan salt in there. So that's just salt and pepper to taste. Let's just simple it down, okay? 1 can of cream of chicken soup. And a 1½ cup of broth. And cream of chicken soup and 1½ cup of broth and a 1/2 cup of heavy cream.
That's a cup and a half.
This is a cup and a half of broth. And now I'm going to put in a 1/2 cup of, I'm using evaporated milk. I don't have heavy cream. That's fine. You don't have to have, it's just going to make it creamy and rich is what you're looking for. And then I'm going to try to see what this...
This probably will work better.
It will.
Ooh, you're gonna. I know you was gonna do that.
Don't do that at home. That's another cautionary tale that I was trying to teach you.
Pour it in a little bit in there.
I will.
You can use my rag. I had it hot.
It's the realness that keeps it real. So after you spill half your ingredients, you sop them up with a dish rag.
I got a little more broth if you need.
Mama, this is because I brought up the blueberries again last night.
Oh, you brought up the blueberries.
You remember when I was talking about it?
Mm.
This is payback. Don't bring up, if your mama spills blueberries and embarrasses herself, don't bring it up or you'll be spilling yours the next day. I really didn't think that little bit of soup would count all that, but the spout's lower than the top. I'm going to pour this right over top. That's just not to waste any. And then I'm going to pour some of this over the top. Not to waste any, and then I'm going to try to start my soup. That's what I was aiming for to start with. Use a bigger bowl. Mom, we need to get us some big old bowls.
I've got a bigger bowl.
And big old Pyrex containers, because we get on here and use too small stuff.
Maybe.
This is that wonderful broth and that soup. I bet this would be good with some noodles. Just this sort of mixture right here.
Yeah.
And you're just going to pour all that right over top. Just pour it right over top.
I need a little more broth. I still got a little more over here.
Well, Mama, you act like I've spilled half of it.
No, I've got some more broth if you need it before I cook the breast.
I don't think we're going to need it. I think I just spilled not even a good 2 tablespoons. It just looked like a lot. And that's the name of that game. Alright, so you want to put a little broth in it? Because I don't want you to say you should put broth in it.
No, I just didn't know how much was out.
So you just mix this up with the chicken, the whole mess in here. The thyme, the salt, the pepper, the butter, the goody. Oh, all that wonderful. And that is beautiful. I don't care who you are. There you go. Now, let's set this aside. I'm going to have to start doing like they do on those shows and pull one and through the magic of television, here's the completed one. Now, here's the good thing. This is the part I've never tried before. But I think I might be missing one other step. 2 tablespoons butter, 4 cups of chicken, 1 packages of vegetables, 1 thyme, 3/4 teaspoons of ground pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 can of cream of chicken, 1/2 cup of chicken broth, 1/2 cup of cream, 1 package of cheddar biscuit mix, and then you coat your pan with butter. But I'm gonna put a little bit of cheddar on top of this.
I think that's all the cheddar we have.
It is, and I got some over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheddar on top of this anyway, because that's one of my favorite parts. Now I'm gonna need some cheddar in my Cheddar Bay biscuits, but this is just to sprinkle a little dab on here. Can y'all see that? All right. So now we're gonna put this is Red Lobster. You can buy different brands, it's up to you. I've not even opened this yet. So I have made Red Lobster biscuits out of one of these boxes before, and they're so good. Have you ever tried them? They're good. This first time I ever used it like this. So we're gonna empty the contents of our pack. We're gonna empty the contents of our pack. Mama don't trust me now. She's like, you've done embarrassed the whole family. I ain't gonna let you flop that Cheddar Bay biscuit mix all over the kitchen. Is that right, Mama?
That's right.
Cover your eye, Mama. This could get messy.
Why?
Well, I'm doing powder.
I'm a fan of
All right, so here we go.
Now, what do you need for that?
Well, this one is quite simple. You just do the box. It says 3/4 cups of cold water, 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar, sharp cheese, and the pouch of Cheddar Bay biscuit. And that's all it says to use, and that's good because that's the only thing that's in there.
Oh, good.
No, there's a secret pack.
That's the flavor.
This is the herb butter sauce. 1/4 cup of butter, 1 pouch of garlic herb blend. So, I'm not gonna make butter sauce,
I'm just going to put it in with the biscuit.
but I'm gonna put it right in these biscuits.
For the flavors on.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So that little pack that you get there, put all the contents into your bowl.
That was quite a bit now.
There was. It's to make herb butter sauce. 1/4 cup of butter, a pouch of garlic. So this says 1/2 cup of sharp cheddar. Goes right in here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Come back. I've slung you all over the place. Can y'all see in the bowl? So that'll be 1/2 cup. And with that on there, plenty of 1/2 cup. Now, let's pour this right in here. And let's stir it like we mean it. Remember, this is biscuits, so you're going to be making biscuits. I'm not making biscuits, but this is what consistency you're looking for.
You're going to scoop them out. They'll be a little thinner than.
Well, these are going to be thick. And they're not thin. I'm going to put a little bit of this cream in here.
Cheater.
You all do you. It'll be good. That little rich cream will help them biscuits. I've been making biscuits for years. And ain't no way no little bit of cream going to hurt them. Look at there, Mama.
Well, I can see it looks pretty good.
Now, Mama, you got this out. I know that would be good, but I'm not going to use it.
You said use it.
I know it did. Watch me break these rules. Hold on. So I'm just going to daub this out here.
You see, I tried to make
I know.
it right.
But I think that'll make it thick.
Oh.
And I'm just wanting to daub it on here. So just daub, daub, daub. You're not going to be able to spread this. So here comes your cobbler. You're just going to daub little daubs. If you use a scoop or a dip, you're going to have thicker areas. And all you're wanting in this situation is a good crust on top. So, like I say, add you some cream. Do what you need.
Crust on top.
Mama, this is going to be the best part.
I like the biscuit part.
Yeah. This is going to be the best part of it. Look at here. I'm already running into it's stiffening up. You don't want to try to spread it like cake icing, because it's going to roll and then you're going to be in a bad mood. Prevent a bad mood. Don't try to spread. You're just going to daub it and glob it all over it.
This corner's neglected.
It is, Mama. You are so right. I feel bad about it. But not for long. Look here.
Looking better.
I think I might be able to do better now with this one. Just to fill in these little holes.
I think you're going to have both of them because it's sticking to them.
Yeah, it is a little sticky in it. Here's another neglected corner, Mama. You like them corner biscuits, don't you?
Yeah.
You're right, Mama. It's going to take two. You can do this with 2 spoons. You can do it with 2 spatulas. Whatever you need to do.
This corner needs a little bit.
Mama's like, get your corners. This corner. Go ahead, Mom. This corner needs a little. Y'all get the idea. If I knew how to do that fast motion stuff right now, I could fast motion y'all through this part. But once again, I don't. I don't even know how to put soup in a Pyrex dish. It's the embarrassment, Mama.
You got embarrassed yourself.
I'm embarrassed in front of the whole family.
Well, as long as it's just in front of the family.
I'm worse than Maggie out there barking at crows. She showed herself today, people. Oh.
She sure has 2 or 3 times today.
I don't know. The crows are in full force. Now, see, I got almost every drop of that goodness out there. We through with that. And this is covered. But they're going to bake pretty evenly. And they're going to bake good. Good times right here. Now, here's the part. We do have to bake this, and it's going to take a minute. So, do y'all want a picture of it when it's done? Do you want to hang around? Because it says 40 minutes on 350. Or until brown and bubbly. So what I thought I would do 450 and see if we can shorten the time. But there it is. See, it's all covered with that cheddar bay biscuit. Mom, this is heavy. Are you sure? Yeah. It ain't 10 pounds or nothing, but it's... Mama's done good with this eye. Thank goodness. She did good with the other, but we did find out today she should be putting some other drops. Not the drops that y'all get when you do the cataract surgery. These are just tears. She needs some tears, he said. So that's good.
I go tomorrow to the doctor.
We go tomorrow, let them look at it. Now they do have these that aren't red lobster, but this is what we're using tonight. So we're going to set that at 6:17, Mama.
I got it on 45 minutes, but we don't need it that long.
So y'all have probably seen this recipe on social media. It's called, it's hard to say a little bit. It's called Cheddar Baked Biscuits Chicken Cobbler.
You get that.
Or you can call it pot pie. You can call it pot pie if you want to. It's 2 tablespoons of butter melted in the bottom of a pan. I used half stick. 4 cups of shredded chicken. I used 3 large breasts, which I'm assuming is right around that mark. It's 1 well, this says a package of mixed vegetables, which is what we use. We just happen to have that. But it's you. You can use a can of corn. You can use a can of green beans. You can use broccoli. There's no vegetable combination that you couldn't use. If you have some homegrown yellow crooked neck squash or zucchini, that'd be great in that. 3/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Do it to taste. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Do that to taste as well. 1 can of cream of chicken soup. 1.5 cups of chicken broth. A half a cup of cream or heavy cream. Just some good rich milk. And you mix all that up together. Put your thyme in there. I sprinkle it over the top of the chicken. But you mix all that together. Pour it over top of your chicken and your vegetables. Then in a separate bowl, do your Cheddar Bay biscuit mix by the box. Whatever your box tells you to do. And then this said here to dollop on about 8 large dollops. You all seen what I did. I just want it smooth. If I wasn't on a time crunch, I might have made biscuits and put in there. But, because I like it with big old biscuits, you get a biscuit and pour your stuff over it. But this will come out and it's a crust, more like a cobbler crust actually. They say bake at 350 until brown and bubbly. I say we're going to put on 450 and see if it won't hurry. What y'all doing? Hi, John and Momma from Taylor, Kansas. Love you both. Well, thank you, Miss Linda. How are you doing?
Your place clean now.
Is my place clean? Well, it's pretty clean, I guess, Mama. I guess we didn't use that after all. We just used the Cheddar. Cheddar Bay biscuits. You better use some cheddar. Let's have some coffee. Let's chat a while. If that hurries, we'll get a look at it.
I'll leave this.
Some of y'all got more time to fool with us than others. Some of y'all got stuff to do. And we realize that. Catch us on the replay. And we'll try to leave this until it's brown and bubbly. It shouldn't take too long.
You can talk that long.
Mama says you can talk that long. You're going to have trouble around your mouth, she said.
I didn't hardly say it that long.
Mama, I felt it.
You felt it?
Come over here and sit down, Patches, and talk to her.
I know just gonna call me Patches before you got off from her.
Look how cute she is. Her little cheese grater eyewear.
He told me earlier today to get the other patch and put on this side, and I could be a fly.
I said, Mama, I'm always calling you a housefly. Wouldn't that be cute if you just showed up tonight with 2 of them on? Yeah, come on, folks. Laugh a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt you. See that little housefly looking? Bzz, bzz, bzz. You a butterfly, Mama, most of the time.
Yeah, a butterfly.
So how are you feeling?
Pretty good. This one's not really bad yet.
Mama's never negative.
mean, it's had all those drops.
It's probably still numb in there, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But this one, how many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Okay.
I can see that good out of it.
She's doing good. Last time we went, and it wasn't even time for it, he did a little vision test. And her vision had improved like 4 to 6 times, wasn't it? It was so much better. I can't remember how many times he said, you was here, and now you're here.
I can't keep up with
It was quite a bit of difference. I mean, it was down to 20, 30
that
or something.
That was the same. No, that was a week later.
That was, yeah.
The same day, there wasn't no difference in it. But this time, we're not going, we didn't go the same day.
We're going the next day.
We're going tomorrow because there's a doctor conflict or appointment, something. He wasn't going to be there.
That's just when they told us to be there, Mom. Just be here the next day. Hi, John and Mama. This sounds delicious. Belinda, that's what I said. When I seen it, I thought, that sounds delicious. You can't go wrong with some Cheddar Bay biscuits. And I love pot pie. That's one of my favorite little go-tos is a good pot pie. We make them we have made them in a pie crust. Those are good.
I like them with the cheese as you call
Cheating
it.
chicken?
Cheating biscuits with
Cheating biscuits.
the frozen Pillsbury biscuits on top. We made them that way at
We
school.
do, yeah.
At school too, and they was, like you said, you put the biscuit on your plate. And
Oh, yeah, they ain't nothing. That's so good.
It was really good.
But I think
never ate like this with the.
no, I haven't either. It's on the social media circuit. You know, I see stuff on there. I'm just like, I follow people and I watch the pop-ups that come. I'm like, gosh, show that looks good. So anytime you say to me Cheddar Bay Biscuit, I'm going to take notice. I'm going to show up for that conversation. Did she get the implants in her eyes? Cheryl, she has just the standard cataract surgery. I know there's other implants things, but this was just the lens replacement. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
So that's what she had. What happened to Noah? Noah is still here. Noah had, y'all say prayers for Noah's family, but she's still with us. I chatted on there with her today just a little bit, and she'll be back. Be nice. Has somebody been unnice?
They're probably talking to you.
Somebody said stop wiping the counter. I wish I could. It's a sickness. We'll wipe this counter and carry on. It's ridiculous. I agree with you, whoever said that. Mama's the same way. It's inherited. Now, we're talking about it right now, and I'm not wiping. Give me a minute or two, and we'll get off the subject. I'll start wiping it again.
Mary, you won.
We need a 12-step program. Hi, I'm John Davis, and I am a OCD addict.
I can smell your coffee.
Mm.
Maybe my sides.
Mama,
get
that's
them.
one of the blessings of coffee. Is being able to smell it. It's so good. All right. Let's get on down to
Yeah,
it.
that's probably. I didn't get no coffee this morning because I couldn't eat.
I offered to get you some at the Mickey D, and you said no.
No,
I've
they
got my
ain't
Coke
all
Zero.
that stuff.
That's right. They don't do half and half. Half creamer and half coffee. Not half and half creamer, but Mama likes it pretty creamy.
I like mixing them. Have it.
Mama would like
I like a little coffee in my cream.
Mama would like iced coffee, but she says she don't like the thoughts of it. I said, Mama, it's good. I'll have to get you one of them at the Mickey D. I can make you some. I make it here. OCD people make good employees. That's right.
Hey, what?
Gene, they do. OCD make good employees. I will have my surgery on Monday, July the 31st. My right eye.
That's what
I am getting the multifocus lens,
That's
so
the
I
new
won't
ones.
have to wear glasses. Those, yeah. Now, Linda, they did tell Mama about those.
But they were newer.
Yeah, they were the newer, the ones that so you didn't have to wear glasses and all that. Mama said she just wanted the easiest, the quickest, and the most.
Tried true and tested.
Right. I think you had to do a little bit extra with them or something. Mama said, no, just give me the plain old Plano. You know, Mama ain't going to do nothing spicy. Not even to her eyes. Good luck with yours, Linda.
Yes.
Mama, I don't know what your particular surgery, but both times we've gone in, these people have got this down to clockwork. They see 10 people at a time. I don't know how they do it. But they take 10 people back, and it's within minutes. And I sat there today about 40 minutes, and they called the woman that was there with us, and I knew her husband had gone in right before Mama. And I knew they were coming out about every 5 minutes. So I got up and went over and told the lady, I said, I'm with the Davis lady back there. I'm going to go get the van and get it ready. So I went and got the van. And by the time I got the van pulled around, because I parked a little far away, the time I got the van pulled around, Mama was ready to jump in, and it worked out just fine. So, 45.
I was wondering how you got there so fast.
I didn't want you to make you wait this time, Mama.
Pushed me straight out to it.
Yeah, so I had her already ready to go, and you come straight out the door right to it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then we didn't have to go nowhere else except to eat, and then
straight home to
straight
rest.
home. She rested. I had to work.
I felt guilty about sleeping while you was working.
Did you cut your finger, Melinda? Melinda comes now. Why would I cut my finger? Melinda, it's fully documented on here. I did it the other day on a mandolin. And it wasn't the mandolin's fault. So let's don't start mandolin shaming.
It was Johnny's for not getting the guard.
Mama, we've established that. It's not bad. I just nicked it a little bit, and it's coming. I just got this on here for protection. I don't like to, it's not bleeding. It's fine. It's healing up. I've been changing the bandages a couple times a day. It's just a little nick. Y'all see me. Use your guard. Like Mama said, use that guard. I did cut it, Melinda. You can go back to salad, when we had salad.
Saturday evening.
Chicken salad is what it was. We had it Saturday.
Those biscuits rising high now.
They're rising a little bit. Mama, now don't you try to get it out hot. Just let it cook a minute. It's going to take a minute. It's been in there a lot.
I don't want to burn the biscuits on top because it's closed in that oven.
Okay. Do what you will then.
I'm just going to go closer because I can't see a long distance or short distance.
Mom, y'all, I love it when y'all say, every once in a while we get some negative Nellies on here and they'll say, John tells Mama what to do, and John... I laugh because if you've been on this with us anytime, you know you don't tell Mama nothing. Nobody does. Mama is, she used to say all the time, I'm over 21, I'll do what I want to. Now she says, I'll do what I want to, and you hush. She talks harsh to me. She's not near as sweet all the time. She is.
I've always been sweet to you.
She is. But she'll tell me something. Now you might as well hush. No, I'm like, okay. Just like that. But she didn't open the door. She didn't try to jerk it out there. I'm proud of her. I tell you one thing.
It's the light reflecting off that bowl and stuff. It makes it look like it's just really close to the burner from the way I'm seeing this angle or what I'm seeing.
I tell you one thing. It sure does smell good. That biscuits or bacon. That chicken. Mom, what this is your new favorite?
Well, you'll just have to make it more often.
Simple answer. That was easy. So what are y'all doing? I like hot tea. Cheryl, I do too.
Yeah.
I make my coffee at home, but if I go out, it's Dunkin'. I love Dunkin'. Brenda, I love to run by Dunkin'. Let's roll on up through here.
We don't have no Dunkin' close here.
No. Thank you, Miss Carol. Who said howdy? Somebody said howdy. Well, that's Miss Donna Bledsoe. Hello, howdy, Donna. Greetings from the Berg. You remember, y'all know Donna. Donna used to be on here all the time answering questions and stuff. She's still here with us. She's just got all kinds of stuff going on, though. Donna, we're trying them Cheddar Bay biscuits tonight. Well, I mean, I can't remember. It's Cheddar Bay Biscuit Chicken Cobbler. We're going to have to rename it.
Kind of makes me think of fruit cobbler.
Well, I guess that's what the whole point is. Give it a little twist. It's Cheddar Bay Biscuit Chicken Cobbler, and I put a slice out there pot pie so I wouldn't get confused. I'll go with the recipe one more time. Now remember, I didn't go by this exactly. Right off the bat, I changed it. This says, and I'll change this one to what I've done tonight so the next time I'll know what I did. 2 tablespoons of butter melted. I used a half a stick. I just put it in the bottom of the thing, let it melt in there a minute. and just left it.
That'll make that chicken taste good.
Oh, yeah. This says 4 cups of shredded chicken. They recommend you use a rotisserie chicken. And I'm sure if I had it, that would have added some flavor because those rotisserie chickens are delicious. But we don't have that. So I just boiled some chicken breast with salt and butter. And that was delicious. And I used 3 big breasts. This was a bag of mixed vegetables. 16-ounce bag of mixed vegetables, frozen. You do you. If you want to use corn, you want to use peas. Carrots, peas and carrots will be good in it. Just peas and carrots. But that's what that's got in it, is peas and carrots and corn in a bird's eye steaming bag.
Green
beans.
Peas.
But see, you don't have to put all that. Put what you want. So that's another little thing. Then a teaspoon of fresh thyme. Now, a teaspoon of fresh thyme to me seems like a little bit. Fresh thyme, any herb is not going to flavor like dried. I know that sounds like fresh is best, but a dried herb has got more flavor uses. So I just sprinkled the top of mine with thyme. 3/4 teaspoon ground, bless you, Mama. 3/4 teaspoon of ground pepper. I've never measured pepper in anything I fixed. And it says 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I used a shake of pink Himalayan salt, because this said sea salt. But I just used the pink Himalayan and I just shook it over the top. And I ground pepper over the top. And then I added a little bit of table pepper just to make it sure.
And the cream of chicken soup you put in will have some sodium in it.
Yes, it'll have plenty of salt. A can of cream of chicken soup. You know, everything we fix in the South's got a can of cream of something. Cream of sour, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom. Any casserole. It's not a casserole unless you put a cream in it. Sometimes I call them cream of casseroles because there's always a cream of something. So, a can of cream of chicken soup. 1.5 cups of chicken broth. 1/2 cup of cream. Now, this was just evaporated milk. You just want a rich milk, like a 50/50, or heavy cream, or evaporated milk. That's what I'm using. 1 package of the Cheddar Biscuit mix. Prepare according to directions. And that's it. That's it. Now, you can double this. You can lessen this, however you want to do it. But it just seems so... You know, it's one of those things that just seems so simple, but yet it's so good. Kind of like Vidalia cornbread. You know, we've been making cornbread our whole lives and never, ever had I thought of putting a Vidalia onion in it. But I put Vidalia onions in hush puppies, and they're so good. And you put an onion in your cornbread, and it is awesome. It's off the chain, as they say, or hook. What do they say? It's awkward when I try to say cool things because
they don't come that cool.
You know, it's good. It's absolutely delicious. Same thing with this. It's chicken pot pie. You're making a chicken pot pie and you're substituting a homemade crust or biscuits that you may get out of a can and put in there. You're with that Cheddar Bay bread.
I've never made a chicken pot pie with canned biscuits before.
I have. You've eaten them.
I've used the frozen.
No, I used the flaky, buttery ones one time. They were good.
Oh, I do remember that.
Mom was like, I've never, yeah.
I've not used them. I'll put it that way.
Mom was like, I wouldn't do that. Just a bit judgmental there for me.
I can see you.
Mama looks tired tonight. Wanda, I tell you what. What about me, Wanda? Spread a little sympathy over here. Let me tell you what happened this morning. I'm going to tell on her. She's like a kid. She's just like a kid going to school. So last night, before I went to bed, of course, she was night owling. And I said, Mama, what time you want up in the morning? We're leaving here at 5. We had to be there at 6 in Knoxville, which is 55 miles from here at least.
65, I think.
If I said 65, she said 102.
55, I guess, where we went.
Mama will always
Go on with your story.
Y'all know it's the truth. If I say it was 55, she said no, it was 56, I believe. Anyway, so I get up because once I wake up, if I wake up after 3, there's a good chance I'm not going back to sleep anyway. I got up I had my alarm set for 3:30, but I got up at 3:25 or something. I woke up. I do that. Do y'all do that? So I got up, started on my merry way, got my stuff to go together. I didn't make coffee. It was hard. It was a hard thing not to do, but I didn't. And I wake Mama up at 4 o'clock on the dot. I went to her bedroom, knocked on her door. Mama, it's 4 o'clock. I slid the door open. Mama, what? I said, it's 4 o'clock. 5 more minutes. I said, you ain't got 5 minutes. Get out of that bed and get in that shower. Come on. I turned the bedroom light on. You would think that would wake her up, right? I said, come on, get up. Are you up? I'm getting up. Yes, I'm up. I ain't slept all night worrying about having to get up. Now when it's time to get up, I'm sleepy.
That's right. I didn't sleep enough.
You Lena Davis all night, didn't you? I had to go back in there at 4:20. I knocked on the door. Mama? Huh? I said, are you not up? You get out of that bed. As Mama used to yell at me 365 days a year that I had to get up over school, whatever time that wasn't that many, but she'd have come in. She'd flip that old light on and she'd holler, get up, feet on the floor. Gotta get out the door. Come on.
And you didn't get up?
I did.
Eventually, but not the first call.
Feet on the floor. You gotta get out the door. So when I woke her up the second time, she was up before she woke up. Oh, I'm gonna be late. I said, you ain't gonna be late. I built in some time. Go ahead, get ready. We was out here in plenty of time. We got over there in plenty of time. Everything worked out great. But if you're going to wake Mama up, you better make sure she's up. I learned that lesson this morning if it's early.
It was hard. I was so sleepy.
Well, you haven't slept, so she does look tired tonight. Y'all say that sometimes. Mama looks tired. Mama is tired. I'm tired too.
But I slept some this morning.
I'm not.
After I come back.
I'm
That's
not.
why you need sympathy. You ain't had no
Oh, play the violin. Sympathy for John. I'm fine. I really am. I go to bed early, and I'll go to bed early tonight. And you won't be, as Granny used to say, won't have to rock me to sleep. I will go to bed early tonight, but
we've got to hit it again in the morning. Not as early.
Lord, in the morning ain't nothing.
No.
I'll be up hours before we leave for that. I get up early anyway, and like I said, my life, that's a normal. If I wake up before 3 o'clock, I'll probably go back to sleep. If I wake up after 3, there's a good chance I'm going to get on up at 4:30 because I can't sleep. It's like I get my REM sleep early in the night, and once that is, I'm awake. Now, I may take a downward spiral at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and have to have me another cup of coffee. But as far as being able to get up and go with it, I'm good. I'm good. All right, Mama. It has been... I'm going to get that.
It's 25 minutes.
It's been 25 minutes. Let's go check it. Mama, sing them a song.
I'm going to get you the pot. I'm not singing.
I can get the pot holders, Mama.
No, you can't.
Thank goodness you were here, Mama. What would I have done? I'd have had to open that big old heavy drawer all by myself and got the bottom. Mama, get over here. No, I don't want you.
Out, and if they're not, then you can sit there a minute longer. They're brown, I think.
Mama. Don't check on nothing else.
You have to get that.
Yes, ma'am. I want you to get right there and you sing them a song.
I'm not singing. I can't.
Woo! It's hard to raise a 74-year-old.
I'll soon be 75. I'll be grown in a while. I'll be
It's hard to raise a 74.
I'll be 5 in a few days. A week or 2, whenever it is.
You'll be 5.
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
75. You used to fuss at me when I was 72, called it the terrible twos.
Yeah, I remember the terrible 2s.
And look how fast the times are flying.
The terrible 2s were a little bit like the terrible 4s.
You call all of them terrible 2s, 3s, 4s. And I know you'll say terrible 5s when it comes around.
Hey, think you know me, don't you, Mama?
Yeah.
Well, look at there, folks. That is pure perfection. Mama is. And so is this. Looky here. Looky here.
Ooh, I can feel the heat on.
Oh, that's the reason I
wanted.
wanted you to enjoy that heat, Mama.
That feels
I
good.
scared her. She will freeze to death sitting over there. Mama, what do you want to drink?
I guess just some ice water.
Ice water? Oh, who are you trying to impress?
The neighbors.
Who are you trying to impress with ice water?
Well, I don't have no decaffeinated tea made this evening.
Uh-oh. There's the problem.
It's got caffeine in it, what's left in there.
Well, you could probably handle some caffeine tonight and still go to sleep.
I don't want to take no chances.
No chances will be taken, huh?
Not on caffeine, I don't want it bothering me. You're going to just have ice water?
I have ice water all the time in coffee. You're the one that don't use it for taking the water. Aren't you?
I know it. I gotta make my tea, so I can have me some tea.
I'll make you some tea. I plan on you having full hydration tomorrow.
Well, good.
But tea's not really good hydrant.
It's good to drink, though.
It is good to drink. Folks, I'll be right back. I know Mama's just sitting there looking at her arms. She ain't paying no attention to
I
you.
was just getting some of this heat off from here. You know I freeze all the time. I can see the peas and the corn and the green beans.
Here, Mama, sing to them.
Oh, I ain't singing. I'm just looking at the pie. I can see
You can see that stuff, can't you, Mama?
it's come to the top, and I can actually see orange and green and yellow.
Good and good for you. All right. Actually,
Thank you.
I'm going to take your heater.
And scoot him away from me. Oh, you moved him fast.
Oh, sorry, folks. Mama's right. I get carried away sometimes. Forgive me. Mama, you run a tighter ship than I do.
A tighter ship.
Yeah. You'd have had all this cleared out.
Set in the right place.
Set in the right places, made it look good for company.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bless it. What do you say?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for providing it. We thank you for nourishing our bodies with it, Lord. And Lord, as we go through our days and our ways, we just pray that we're always keeping you in the center of we're staying in the center of your will, dear Lord, and that you'll lead, guide, and direct us, and watch over each and every person out there, dear Lord. Be with all the prayer requests and all the needs and all the hurts, dear Lord. And put a hedge of protection around our children and All the children of the world, do in your precious name we pray. Amen. Folks, this smells wonderful. Let's do a quick flyover. Can y'all see that? Is that in there? Look at that. Now let's cut into it while y'all are sitting there. See what I meant about the biscuits? I didn't necessarily want big old thick biscuits to have to bake up. Just wanted a thin layer. So that's the reason I didn't scoop them on. And hold on just a second, Mom. He'll wait just a second. They're out there working. He'll know. All right. Give it a taste. Let it cool a second. Mama's nervous now. Mama's nervous. I know. They'll wait just a second. Now look at that. Cheddar baked biscuit. Cheddar baked. Let's give it a try.
Oh, that biscuit on top's good.
You talk with it, Mama.
I've got to get my cheese.
I'll get it.
All the piano. It's
Alright.
not finished good. It is really
Don't
good.
forget some salt, Mama. Maggie, don't forget.
He didn't listen. Maggie's going wild. There's somebody coming home. I didn't get that one check. This is really good. Very hot.
What is it today, buddy? It's the third. It's the heel.
Oh, excuse me. Maggie's embarrassing the whole family again. She's out there barking. This is what she does every time the doorbell rings. She thinks she's going to get a treat when the doorbell rings. Everything's really good. I hope everybody has a good supper tonight and enjoying themselves. And whoever's having eye surgery in a few days, I hope you pray that you have a wonderful day and everything turns out really good. And I'm going to shoot Johnny for not just leaving me here.
Thank you. I think that's right.
All right, baby. You have a good.
That was a bigger bite and it was really hot.
Maggie. Well, she's the plan.
Well, she'll stay out.
All right.
I told him I was going to get you for leaving.
I know. I'll get a talking to for sure, but when people do work, you gotta pay them. You can't leave them at the door forever now. Just a minute.
I just wanted to do it earlier while you could talk and kept them company. They'll probably see.
Looks like the talking's gonna start before the video ends tonight. Go ahead, Mama. Let me have it.
You can go ahead and talk to them. You've got the mouth.
Don't hold back, Mama. Tell them what you really think. Did she sit here and ignore y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Did you sing?
No. I didn't even talk hardly.
That surprises me, Mama. All right, folks. We kept you long enough. Thank you for waiting with us. You can see it here. It's just like downtown. Those vegetables are delicious. That cheddar baked biscuit. I've had them as biscuits, but I've never had them on top of a...
I've not had it like this.
What do you think about it, Mama?
It's really good. I like it.
This is definitely a redo. This is going on our list. Our list of things we normally eat, like meatloaf, pork chops. You know, that list. Because this is easy, delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than just plain old biscuits.
Yeah, it is. It gives it a real good flavor.
Mmm. Y'all fix you some. It is delicious.
It's real good.
Thank y'all for putting up with us tonight. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you so much. Go over to our page, like it, follow it, share it. The more you share it, the more it gets out there, the more people that come on. We're growing. We appreciate it. We thank you all. And it means so much to us. And you all are like family to us. You all are in our conversation throughout the day, every day. About lunchtime, I'll call Mama. I said, what are we going to cook tonight? And she'll say, oh, I don't know. I've been wanting so-and-so. Or you've been wanting this. Or you... And it's just a normal conversation. You all are part of our everyday lives. And you all are family to us. And we appreciate you. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mama's eating.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't too tired to eat, are you?
No, I'm not.
That's good. I may take her for a ride.
You can take me 1 in the morning and get this thing off.
I was going to have another one put on.
You're
Let me put that other one on. Just let us look at you for a second.
I don't think so.
Bzzz.
You'll call me the fly.
I'm just aggravating her. Thanks, Mama. It's doing okay. Oh, thankful mamas. Thank you, Katie. Love these two. Such a treat. Well, thank you, Linda. Love y'all. Well, Kim, we love y'all too. It really is special. It really is. I know everybody has people who watch their shows, but y'all are special. You really are. I mean, I can't imagine other shows having the same kind of connection we have. We love it. That's one reason we like to do lives, because when we do videos, we don't get to talk to y'all. And we miss you. So if nobody's told you today, you're a VIP, a very important person. Not only to me and Mama, you're a very important person to God. God made you. He put you here. You have a purpose. He woke you up this morning. What a blessing. You are very important. And you mean something to somebody, and you mean something to God. So thank you. Thank you for being here. We like to cut up and have a good time. We don't like negativity. We like positive. And you all are so great. You really are. So Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. We won't be tired tomorrow probably, because we don't have to be anywhere early. So y'all enjoy your night. Get out and enjoy the sunshine. We're supposed to have above normal temperatures all week, which means could have some storms though.
Cold storms coming.
Well, I ain't heard that, but usually when the temperatures are hot, we get evening storms. Y'all have a blessed night. Thank you for waiting on this wonderful. It was worth the wait.
Yes, it was.
Try it.
And the frozen vegetables is really pretty in it, because you, like I said, I can see the orange and the green peas and the green beans,
Right.
corn. I love it.
You could use anything you wanted. This is one of those you just make it yours. But it's definitely a keeper, and it's going on the list of things to fix over and over. Y'all have a blessed night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, Lord will. Bye-bye. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all. Bye-bye.